Welcome into the Recipe Podcast, the Unplugged edition, Celebrity Secrets to a Successful Life. I'm your host, Chef Charles Carroll. What a great day, what a great show we have for you today. We're excited, as always. We are in-house, in studio, and live and kicking. So that's always a good thing, right, guys? We're alive and kicking. Christian?
Yeah, good morning.
Flytrap. So, so we have, I don't know, it's going to be kind of a random show. I thought I had a lot of notes for today's show, and then I got to thinking maybe I don't have a lot of notes. Well, we're going to see how it goes. But Phil Phoenix, our podcast editor and sound engineer, he had some things he had to take care of this morning, so he'll be taking care of this on the back end. But we do have the Bobbit. The Bobbit is in the house. Podcast producer, say hey, Bobbit.
Hello.
What's going on? You doing okay?
Yeah.
A better week this week than last week?
Yes.
Yes. So you're
Yes.
looks like you got.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, sounds like you got a little more sleep than you did last time you were here.
Well, actually, this week I've gotten a lot less sleep, but I feel better. Monday, I got 1 hour. Tuesday, I got 2. And then Wednesday, I kind of got back to normal.
So you're normal now.
Kind of, yeah.
Normal's good, huh? Flytrap?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever felt that feeling of normal?
No.
No. I didn't think so. Well, anyway, Bob, always good to see you and glad you're here. So we also have the Venus Flytrap, Christian Virus, our co-host. How you doing there, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
Did you have a good week, man?
Round 2.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's been interesting.
Do you kind of evaluate it at the end of the week?
I do.
Yeah.
More than I should probably.
Do you put it into a spreadsheet, or how's that work?
No, I don't want to track it, but
Yeah.
I try to forget.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if it's a good week, I mean, I'll do something about that. You know what I mean? Like
What, celebrate?
Yeah, I guess, like, just kind of go out for a big meal or something like that, you know, somewhere where I haven't been. I try to give myself a reason to do that. And it's usually not an accomplishment. It's like something good happened.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, good to know. I wanted to get into this show maybe towards the end. I wanted to end our Unplugs. I thought we could do it with a restaurant review.
Yeah.
So maybe remind me, Bob, on that, so we can get on the end of the show. I think it'd be kind of cool to talk about some of our favorite restaurants. But so we still got a couple more days of the week, so we'll have to see how that balances out for you.
Yeah, our week.
So as it stands right now, what's the chances of you going out to dinner this weekend?
I'm tracking kind of mediocre.
Mediocre. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's a good shot.
Yeah,
You got a good chance.
We have a shot.
Yeah, a good chance at it. Well, I do notice that in your office, though, you do have a pretty serious chart that goes back years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mood meter.
The mood meter, yeah.
Yeah, the mood meter's important.
There's a lot of things going on in your office. We talked about the secret box last week, and
Yeah.
now the mood meter. How many years did that go back?
The mood meter goes back to 2010.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 8 years of tracking.
Yeah. So you better take a picture of that or somehow put it in so there's an archive, because what happens is, we get floods often.
If the flood ever went that high, we won't have a place to go back
But bro,
to work.
you know how our place of work is, man.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in there. So
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I might
Yeah.
take a picture of it. And it's hard to track the colors at this point, so
right.
I'll,
That's fading.
you know what I mean? I'll probably have to send it to go get it like reproduced,
Yeah.
and then give myself some room to start next year.
Yeah, there's some museums that can, kind of archive stuff, or actually take they can,
The dry erase board.
yeah, no, well, they can refurbish is what the word I was looking for, to bring it back to life. And
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I think it's a worthwhile investment. It's good for people to go look back and be like, wow, 2012 was such a great year, and the team hit like real serious highs. And for people who started working with us in the last 3 years, they'll look at it, and without asking, I think they think, hey, I wonder what was good about that team that they were able to accomplish, and have a really good work morale. Because I guess we call it the mood meter, because it's kind of reflective of everybody's mood, but it's more morale,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoy it, and we used to have a lot of great art there, but the art's kind of gone away.
Well,
Yeah.
that was mandated. They made me take all that stuff down.
Yeah, we won't get into what that was, but
Yeah.
anyway. Well, you know what,
Drawings and stuff.
Yeah, some good. Actually, they were very good drawings, but
They
they were maybe just not quite the right place for those. But but anyway, I did have appreciation for the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, my old office was like a broom closet, so I thought it would be okay for me to hang whatever I felt like hanging.
Right,
so.
right. Well, I've had a shit week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had. Well, first of all, we have breaking news.
What? You need a hug?
No, I mean, the last few shows we've actually had breaking news. Remember last week's breaking news?
The Bachelorette.
Yeah,
Or
man.
The Bachelor.
Remember?
That was the news.
That was
was the
breaking
news.
news. You were here.
I don't know
weren't
if I was paying attention. What happened with the
you?
Bachelorette?
That the girl was a scam. That they supposedly.
Oh, yeah.
That was breaking news. So you want to hear this week's breaking news?
Let's go.
Because our listeners, they're they tune in for this, right? I mean,
All right.
they want to know what's current.
Let's hear it.
All right. So let me just find it. Michael Ketterer. Does that ring a bell?
No.
Bob, Google that. I should have had you do that before. Michael,
How do you spell it?
Ketterer.
Oops.
All right. How many of you are you guys are fans of America's Got Talent?
No.
No.
You don't watch it at all?
No, I don't even have time to.
Jay, do you watch
Watch
America's Got
anything.
Talent? No.
I watched it for a tiny bit when Howard Stern was on, and then I was like, man, Howard Stern sold out.
So America's Got Talent. So let me just tee this up. Did you find it, Bob? Okay. Yeah. Was that a video of him or?
I can click videos.
Just put a video. Just have the guy's talented. Just play 2 seconds of it or something. So what? I'll tee this up a little bit. So here's a guy, Christian goer. Go ahead and play it. I'll come back to it.
It's loading.
Jay, you can put that. Can you switch that? There it goes. So the guy's talented. So he makes it all the way to the semifinals, all the way to the finals, the top 10. So, Baba, can you fast forward? I'm wondering if go all the way to the end where the judges. Some good sound on there, Jay. Good job on that. See if. Okay, standing ovation. There it is. Okay. Let's just see if Simon says something here. No. Okay,
Hi
shut up.
everybody, I hope you enjoyed this
Okay.
video.
So the deal is, here's a Christian going guy. I think he has like 6 or 7 kids. They are all adopted, okay, and all race. They're black and white and Asian, and several of them have disabilities. He does some work with the church, and all this amazing stuff, and he's trying to raise money for the kids, and he's taking me, and he's helping. He's going to all these amazing stuff, all these programs, and he's just getting by, right? So his story is tear jerking, and one of the most amazing people is out there helping everybody and all this kind of stuff, and so he makes it to the top 10, and he gets cut after, I don't know, he makes it down to 4th or 5th or whatever. And that very next weekend, he gets busted. What's it say? There's any headlines for abuse, domestic abuse. So that's our headlines. Fly trap.
Well, they have to prove it, right?
Yeah. So he got arrested. The dude got arrested, and they're saying it's domestic violence. But here's a guy, and so all through the show, the entire audiences are crying and crying. They're crying their eyes out, and of how amazing and how special this guy is. And he went home and beat up his wife or something. So that's breaking news.
Yeah, I guess you can't tell.
Huh? Yeah.
You can't tell. So he does a lot of nice things, but maybe he has a temper.
Yeah. So before we go any further, Jay, I think we should probably thank our sponsors. Is that okay with you? Sure. We're going to take a quick break and thank our sponsors. Am I doing that verbally? Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that verbally. So the Escoffier School of Culinary Arts, we sure do appreciate you guys taking care of us. And Dunkin' Coffee, amazing coffee here. And these guys will blend and grind whatever kind of coffee you want. You slap your name on it. Escoffier School of Culinary Arts, amazing culinary school. They have a flexible online programming. Go there, escoffier.edu. And we have a Texas Beef Council. They're special people who support chefs and Aceway Incorporated. So thank you to our sponsors quickly on that. So I was getting back to my week. I had a shit week. Christian, it's very weird to talk to you when you're not looking at me. You know?
Oh, sorry. No, you know what? I was reading your.
That's the next show, bro. That's the next one.
No, but I wanted to do the rap. I was about to do
You're going to do the rap, yeah? Okay.
I was just practicing. In my head.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that. That's the next show.
Are you gonna say my joke from yesterday?
Oh.
We'll be seeing you there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good wrap up, right?
That could be like their tagline.
Yeah.
Like, think about that.
Oh, Bobby, you'll have to share that with a chef.
No, she'll leave with him.
Yeah. So that's exciting. Just a shout out to ourselves that we have the very famous chef Louise Roger coming in house from the BCN. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have some amazing shows, man. Some really great shows. Victor Ortiz and George Foreman last week. And I just recorded a show yesterday with a sniper. And this guy has 12 books out, and he has 4 of them with my buddy John David Mann.
6.
Huh?
6.
12 books.
No,
Girl.
6 with John.
Oh, 6 with John. Okay, thank you.
What does he have to write 12 books about?
A lot of stuff about a sniper experience and making money. The guy's a multi-millionaire now. He has a company worth over $100 million. But I did a show yesterday with him, so that's coming out, and it was fantastic. It was a great show. We have one, and we have 2 or 3 other shows as well from Witch Doctor. And a guy who fixed my leg, and some past employees.
I don't think that's what they're called.
Yeah, he's a witch doctor. So,
Okay.
Is that what he says he is?
no, we kind of call him that. He travels with Def Leppard as well, and works on those guys. So we haven't showed that. We haven't. But Chris, hang on, man, because we're just trying to get into rotation. So getting back to my shit week. You want to hear about my shit week?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I should start with the beginning of the week when I got a nice letter from the IRS.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Second time. Well, I've got like dozens of letters from IRS, but this is the 3rd time that they nailed me on a year. So they nailed me for 16. So at least they're going forward instead of backwards. But
Yeah.
I got nailed for I think 12 and 13. Now they got me for 16. Fuck.
What's the issue?
Shit. I don't know, man. I just
You keep all your stuff?
yeah, but this one has to do with some accounts that supposedly weren't recorded, and I don't know what. I don't know anything about this shit, right? I put all the stuff in a shoebox and give it to my guy, and apparently I didn't put one of the accounts in there, so I had to pay on that. So that stung.
Yeah.
So that was a stinger, and
maybe you have to replace that accountant.
yeah, maybe. Well, it wasn't his fault actually. It was. When you get mailed stuff, about, here's your 2016 to 2017, here's, the plus or minuses in the accounts or whatever.
Yeah.
I never really got one. And I didn't go look for it and print one, so therefore it never got recorded, and now I got nailed for it. So.
Damn.
Yeah, so anyway, that was that. And then yesterday, I get a text message from
The IRS.
Compass Bank.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, credit card fraud.
Oh, somebody stole your shit.
Someone jacked my card.
And they took your actual card, or just your numbers?
No, just the numbers.
Yeah.
Just the freaking numbers, and they're in Austin. So how the hell does this happen?
When did that happen?
That's not hard.
Yesterday they were doing they were buying shit yesterday. So they're
online or in person?
Well, this is a question I have.
Okay, go ahead.
But one of them was at the corner store getting gas. So there you have to have a real card for that, right?
Yep.
So, but the other one was Lowe's for $450 that went through, that got charged on my account, $460 at Lowe's. For me, immediately I was thinking, oh, that's an online deal. They're buying it online because they don't have my physical card, but they had to have the physical card at the gas station.
That's right.
So
they duped the car. They duped your card.
They duped my car. They stole the number from somewhere.
Isn't that where we bought stuff from eBay from? Austin.
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, dude.
Are you serious? Was it Austin?
One of them was. One was from Houston, and one was the switcher was from Houston, and the other one was from.
Oh my God.
But wouldn't they?
I didn't even fucking know that story.
Wouldn't they have to dupe your Stripe? I think they have to have your card in hand at some point.
Well, this is the deal. Jay, turn on your mic over there. So this is the deal. We were going to buy a new switcher. We did. Jay says, "Hey, I found this really awesome switcher, man. You got to go buy it now because they're hard to find." Blah 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 blah. So I go online on I never buy anything from eBay. I go online and buy it on eBay. I buy it, and it was a switch and bait, right, Jay? It was a switch and what do you call it? Switch and bait.
Yeah, that guy was.
Bait and
Bait and
switch.
Chain switch.
That guy was in Houston.
I still can't hear you. What? Oh, you know what? Is this? I think it's on mute.
Muted. I'm on over here.
All right, hang on one second. Let's fix this. So what number you're 1?
Yeah.
Let's see here. 5. Try that.
Hello?
Yeah.
No,
Huh?
I can't hear.
Say it again.
Hello?
I don't hear him.
5.
We could edit this out, yeah?
Try that.
Hello?
No?
Nope, no hope.
All right. Sorry, bro. I'm not
We'll be
sure.
seeing you. I'm gonna rip that idea and pitch it.
We gotta,
Okay.
We gotta
Well,
check that later.
I have the email to prove that came from here.
No.
Why doesn't that work? I
Yeah.
wonder. Huh.
You get it. I can,
So-
get, it, I can
so-
get it taken off the network, off the server.
What are you guys talking about?
Doubtful.
All right, we'll see.
What happened? What happened?
No, I'm just talking about her BCN joke.
Oh, so we buy this switcher, and the guy was a bait and switch, and then all of a sudden he sends me the wrong piece. So he sends me a cheap piece of shit, right? And Jay said, "This ain't the right thing. This thing ain't worth $50." And the one I bought, I think, was
$720.
$720, Bob. So we try to send it back, and the guy's like, no, and then it gets into a whole debate with eBay and me, and there has to be some kind of like an online trial and shit.
Damn.
And so
I want
anyway,
to be on the jury.
right. So anyway, we won it. We won the thing, and we go to send it back. So Jay's just reminded me that dude was from Austin. So he probably jacked my card and started. So the guy's a scam all the way around.
Well, that guy was from Houston,
Oh.
Well, Houston's pretty close to Austin.
but the other item we purchased was from Austin.
Okay. Well, anyway, so
Don't buy from eBay.
so they had to cancel my
He
card.
uses his personal card to buy this stuff, and I told him to use PayPal.
Yeah.
Who used PayPal?
If you use PayPal instead of your personal card,
You're better.
Yeah.
There's more secure. They can't
Mhm.
hijack your stuff.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. This PayPal. Bobby does the PayPal thing. I don't do the PayPal thing. So anyway, so I get jacked. So I'm getting jacked all over the place here. What about? See, that's a bad week, right? Guess I'm
Damn.
not going to dinner. Fuck.
No, you don't start a mood meter this week. your mood meter, but at least your mood meter was starting the dumps.
Yeah. So there you have it. So I basically get stung 3 times in the last 10 days. So that
What was the third one?
That was it. That was the IRS, the credit card, and then the switcher.
Oh shit! So what
Yeah.
happened? You got your money back for the switcher?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So who gave the money back? The guy.
Mhm.
Not
yeah.
the credit card
Bob
company?
had fought it. She got online and fought
You
it.
did?
Hmm?
You gave him the business? Good.
Straight.
So there you
It's
have
good
it.
experience.
That was it. So Bob, what are you eating over here? Should we talk about
Nothing.
this?
No.
No.
No. Why not?
Because maybe
Why
it's,
not?
maybe it's secret.
Jay,
Yeah.
get a shot of this, Jay.
It's a private recipe.
Look at what Bob
Well,
had brought in.
I guess.
So tell us about
I just
it,
made
Bob.
him smaller.
Tell us
It's just
about it.
chocolate chip muffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more. There it is. Chocolate chip muffin.
Yeah.
Come on, Jay. Get one of these, Bob. Come over here. I know you want one. Come on.
They're in the break.
Go long.
I'm gonna throw it. It's gonna get on. Ruin the equipment. So tell us about the recipe, Bob. Come on, get into it. Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. What are you asking for, the recipe?
Yeah. Tell us about it. What time did you get up this morning? How did you make this?
I got up at 6. I threw it all in my KitchenAid.
Christian was jogging at 6.
No.
No. Okay, he
Ew.
wasn't. Huh?
No?
No, I was dreaming.
Oh. I don't run either.
Oh.
But, yeah. Funny story about this, though. A close friend of mine, their mom asked for this recipe, and I had it really good a while back. I just haven't made these in a while, so I feel like they were okay today, but I totally changed it and gave it to her. Like I don't know, I wouldn't actually give somebody, something that I
So
feel like
your recipes are secret.
yeah.
Oh, so you
If I feel like it's good enough.
so you gave her a recipe that doesn't work. Is that what
Yeah.
happened? Oh, wow.
She didn't make it.
Look at Bobbit over there, huh?
That's rude.
Right.
It is rude.
And she's a family member.
No,
Oh.
just close friend.
No, that's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Close friend.
You won't know her in 10 years.
I probably won't.
Oh shit.
So, the other day, I was down. I was at a restaurant and I met a good friend of mine, and another person came in. It was a billionaire, by the way, a
Okay.
billionaire.
Okay.
So I thought we'd talk about billionaires.
Uh-huh. How'd you know he was a billionaire? Was he wearing a sign?
Well, I know of them, and it's common knowledge. So we had a nice conversation. So this is my question, Bob. You know how much a billion is? $1 billion. You know how much a billion is?
Yes.
How much?
It's like after 1 million.
It's like what?
It's after 1 million.
It's a lot after 1 million.
Yeah.
It's 999 million and then another million.
So 1,000 million.
It's 1,000 million.
Yep.
It's 1,000 freaking million dollars. So this is my thing. If you had $1 billion,
Yeah.
this guy in particular had 4 point something billion. At least when I Googled, 4 point something billion. So he could. Jay, how many people in America right now? 360 million.
Oh, I don't know.
Flight trap. Google, Bob.
How many people are in what?
How many? What's the population of America?
It was like 7 million.
No, I think it's 360 million. So 300. Let's say it's 360 million.
He give $3 to everybody.
What does it say, Bob?
Read it.
I can't read it. 320? 350? What does it say?
326.
326.
326 million people in America. So this is the thing. This guy who has 4 billion, which is 4,000 million,
That's right.
right?
Plus?
He could give every person in America $1 million, and it would be his Monday beer money.
No, he can't give everybody $1 million.
Why not?
Because he can't give everybody $1 million. No, he can. He really can't.
Why not?
Because you just said it. He has 4,000 million.
Right.
There's a lot more than 4,000 people. I'm saying what he can give is, I think it's $12 to everybody in America.
You said 4 billion.
Is that right?
You said 4 billion.
Yeah, 4 billion. Right?
Okay, yeah, my math is wrong.
Yeah. No, you give everybody like $12. But if he gave, he could probably give $1,000 to everybody who's worth the shit. or maybe even more.
All
you
right.
know?
How many people in Houston? All right. Well, anyway,
No, but it's crazy.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, of course.
It's a lot of freaking money. So
Big bank, take little bank.
yeah.
Take it easy. You.
What did she say?
I don't know, man. This one's got a lot of weird references.
Yeah. What is wrong
No,
with
I don't
her
want to talk
about-
about it. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
What? Don't I guess
Her
we're not-
jokes. Her jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said last week it was a diamond in a goat's ass,
Yeah.
and then
She's
now,
from a different zip code.
now she's
Start there.
Okay.
she's
Yeah,
all
it's true.
She's all goofy about BCN guy coming in, our chef.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, she-
I just had the one joke.
It's a freaking fantastic joke. And if nobody's thought of it at that restaurant,
Yeah, it's their new tagline. They should put on their business cards, really.
I'm dead serious. And the other part of that is she should copyright that now.
Yeah, yeah, and she can
Like
get
before he gets in
she can
here.
get $100 or something. Yeah, yeah.
He might not even get the joke.
Yeah.
I'm not. He's a nice guy, but like
Yeah.
he's Spanish is his first language. That's
Yeah.
my favorite restaurant in Houston. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
excited.
know it is. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's going to be exciting.
But I don't want to tell him that because.
Oh, I was going to bring it up. You want me to bring it
No,
up?
we will. But I'm saying
All
I don't want to tell him that off the top.
All right.
You know, I'm just I'm going to go like, you know what? Now that I think of it, your restaurant's probably, you know what I mean, like one
Yeah,
of those.
copy that.
Yeah.
All right. So, Bob, don't figure about videos because we need to tell America about what we're doing here. The videos, right?
What?
No,
Okay.
no, the phone.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. All right. So, what's another thing you want to talk about? Hey, you want to talk about anything? I got a couple other bullet points here.
No, I had some interesting stuff happen this week, but keep rolling on your agenda.
Okay. Well, the next thing I want to talk about
Yeah.
was this fucking stupid signs on the back of cards that has a suction cup and it's a hazard sign that says "baby on board."
People still use that?
Yeah. What's that? What?
I don't know. I guess that means drive carefully around me.
And so in the meantime, I can drive like hell, and if I'm gonna hit that person,
Just remember what you're doing.
Yeah, it's one thing, but if it's baby on board, then maybe I should hit him like
Sideways.
yeah, or just easier. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, baby on board. I don't know. Maybe we should get some other things made. I don't know. Baby on board.
No, all those stupid signs. Anybody who still has one of those signs is a jackass. You know what I mean? Unless there's one that they make going into labor. That one's worth it.
Oh, I've never seen that sign.
No, I'm saying if they made one. If they made one and you're driving, you're like, all right, let that person through.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I
Maybe-
think they should give every pregnant lady one of those cop siren deals.
just temporarily.
You know, like the ones you see in the old shows, they just throw it right on top
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
car.
yeah, yeah.
Wham.
Starsky and Hutch.
That's it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
How come cops don't use that anymore?
I don't know.
I've never actually seen a cop do one of these.
That was the coolest thing ever, right?
Right, just
yeah.
smack the light on there. It's like
Yeah.
a magnet or something.
Yeah.
Boom, you have like a siren.
Because nobody was.
You need one of those.
Nobody.
Why do
was-
I need one?
Just if you catch traffic on the way in or something, you just throw that shit
Yeah.
on. It's like I gotta get to work.
Nobody was ever as cool as Starsky and Hutch.
No, those guys are awesome.
Yeah. They were the shit.
I was thinking about that just the other day because I was driving fast. I'm serious, and it was
You
so
want a
bumpy.
Baby on board sign? Oh no.
The road was so bumpy, as usual. There's just not a lot of great paved roads in the loop, and I was driving fairly quickly, and I was like, I wonder if I just like hit it at an unreasonable speed if I could catch air. I was like, those are professional drivers. But as I understand it, some of these guys, like maybe not Skarsgård and Hutch, but some other show actors and stuff are like, I'm going to do it myself. That's a huge liability. It's like,
Yeah.
have you ever caught air in your car?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
I haven't, but I've been in the car with somebody who has, and that's kind of scary.
How did you catch air?
Well, the road she lives on is super bumpy, and she's known for just
Not giving
Flying?
a shit? Yeah.
through, I don't know. Yeah. So, I mean, just,
And you caught, but just like it was like nothing.
Yeah.
Like bang.
well, it's like hilly,
Yeah.
and then there was bumps like in the road too.
Okay.
So, just
So
kind
you
of
probably
flew
landed
over
in-
it.
Oh, come on, Baba. You didn't catch air. You went over a big bump.
Well,
All
if we're
four wheels
going
are
down,
off the thing?
Not all four wheels,
Oh.
but like you can feel.
Oh, the front ones. Okay. No, I'm talking about wham. You're off the ground.
No.
I was off the ground, and my back tires might have been on, but I had a small sports car, and on West Timer, where the train tracks are,
Yeah.
right there.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect launch
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a guy on a motorcycle catch air on that.
Yeah, I caught air because the car redirected itself after I landed, but
Right.
I don't know if all four are off, but the front two were.
That's a good way to lose control of the car.
Yeah.
No, but I've caught air in mud before, but like I wasn't driving, I was in the back standing. We were like doing some stupid hunting thing when we were 16. In
Really?
Chile.
Wow.
Chile people don't give a fuck. Like people just do what the hell they want.
I didn't think of you as a hunter.
I'm not at
I
all.
thought you're a lover.
No, look, I don't know if I'm that either, but a hunter, hunting in Chile, Chileans are a lot like Texans. Seriously, like
Really?
Very
Rednecks, everybody's got a gun.
no, I wouldn't say all that. It's not like that at all. Forget the gun part. That's mean, by the way. But their national dance is like the square dance, so it's a very I don't know, folkloric dance or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's very patriotic. The not that other national dances aren't, but this one's more so because it's not the kind of dance you would just come out and do. And then also their favorite pastime is the rodeo. Sound familiar? Kids never really, like, young folks, they rarely leave the same city that they grew up in, which is also like Texas. Think about like everybody in Texas. People go, their first option is they want to go to college in Texas. Where I grew up in New York is like, all you want to do is go to school somewhere else. You want to go out of town.
You want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
I when we first moved down here 20 years ago, my kids, I don't know what they were in third and fourth grade, whatever it was. No, third and fourth grade, whatever it was, or fourth or fifth grade. And in the first week, they came back and came out back home. And I said, "Mom, are we a Longhorn or an Aggie?"
Oh, that's
Oh,
annoying.
gosh, that's
so annoying.
Yeah. So here's two new kids from out of town, and the first thing these kids in second or third grade, are you a Longhorn or an Aggie? That was the thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how thick it was.
I think that's like the lamest thing I've ever heard. And I can never understand how people get so excited about high school games, for example. That's big in Texas. Like your high
Yeah.
school team kind of defines what your town's mood. Like your town's mood meter gets screwed up because of the football game.
I don't know if that's really a case with Houston because it's so big. I think small towns for sure.
Friday
But
Night
small,
Lights.
no,
Yeah.
not Houston. Small towns in Texas.
Yeah.
But Texas as a whole is full of small towns.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so off of that logic, it's like, okay, fine, get excited about what you want to get excited about. But when thinking about college, to limit yourself to think, I'm either going to go to A&M and study whatever, engineering, or whatever the hell they study there, or I'm going to go to UT and do blank. And that's like the two paths in their head. And then there's like a select group of folks who've been to Rice who are like, I want all my kids to go to Rice. But rarely is there a situation where, I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 generation type Texans are like, yeah, I'd like for my kid to go to, I don't know, NYU or Berkeley. You know what I mean?
But parents are thick about it too.
They get offended by
I
it.
have some friends that you're going to the same school that we went to.
So stupid.
Yeah.
That is so stupid. It's so limiting.
I haven't
And
really
so-
experienced people I mean, I've definitely experienced like households where they're like, oh no, we're Aggies over here, blah blah. But
Yeah. No, that's
like-
that's the stupidest thing.
Yeah,
ever.
but I've
being
never-
defined by what you did when you were either 13 to 17, which would be high school. That's ludicrous. Nobody wants to be defined by what they did between 13 and 17. But just as bad to be
I hope
defined by
not.
what you accomplished between 18 and 22. Like that's what sticks in your head for life. If you leave college with 2 or 3 friends that are worth the shit, fantastic. If your whole social network and friendships and everybody you do business with are people that you kept in touch with because they went to college with you, I think that it might be beneficial for you financially, whatever. But I think that's the lamest thing because everybody, the culture that they came out of that school with just never leaves them. Aggies for life or whatever it is. Like, you see UT folks here in where we work, and they're fanatics. They have to have events 5 times a year. If any place I was involved with 20 years ago still wants to see me more than once a year, I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want anything to do with that.
What's the dumbest thing you did in college?
The dumbest thing I did?
Where'd you go? New York somewhere, yeah?
Yeah, I went to school of visual arts
that's right.
for film directing.
Yeah, yeah.
The dumbest things I would have done probably involved parking because I used to always run late and I had to drive in because I had a job outside of the city. And so I would park in really like stupid places and always get tickets. But I never got towed. I never let myself get in a position to get towed. Nowadays, I think they can tow you out of a tight spot. But I would park in like impossible spots.
yeah, do y'all hear that? Like
That
right
ain't
whenever he
anything.
said I would
Yeah.
get tickets, it's like
Yeah,
the siren went
they're
off.
on their way.
The alarm came after you, Christian. Yeah. What about you, Bobbit? What's the most trouble you've been into?
In college?
Any edit in your life? Because I know there's a whole long list of shit and trouble you've been into.
Well, in college, the most trouble I've gotten in, because like we have a super strict dress code, which is kind of stupid. But I was coming from work, and this was a few weeks ago actually. I didn't bring like closed-toed shoes,
Yeah.
and so they wrote me up for
In college?
yeah.
Well, she's in culinary.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I was
yeah.
in a classroom, so it wasn't like a huge deal.
Well, a knife could go through your foot.
So
In a classroom, but not in the lab.
Oh.
do you
like,
have
I'm
pumps on?
Yeah, that's all. That's all I had.
Nice.
Was my heels from work.
Setting a new trend.
So
Damn.
Huh?
And so? What happened?
Written up.
he just wrote me up, and then but that security guard
I
never
didn't even
really
get
liked
written
me.
up in
I
college.
know. It's kind of stupid.
Well, it's-
Lone Star was totally different.
Yeah. They let you do what
Okay,
you want.
so one time, because there's a high school on campus where my Lone Star campus, whenever I went there throughout high school years and stuff, my boyfriend's brother would always skip class just because that's just what he did.
Yeah.
And I would always have a lot of like breaks, and so I don't know, we just kind of roamed campus. And one time we were just like walking. We were going up to the top of the parking garage, and then it started raining. And
Smoke
so we,
a joint.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we did.
Yeah.
We would go to the top of the parking garage because like you can see like the whole campus from there, and it just looks cool. And there's
Yeah.
a lake down there, and I don't know, it was just fun. And so we did that one time. And then
And?
it started raining, and so we ran back down, and it was almost time to, because, I mean, they were in high school at the time, so I was the one who would pick them up and take them home, just because we lived close to each other. I was on my way home. So I went back to go get Bryn out of the office, because I had to sign him out. It was weird, the way that their school worked. But,
You had to sign out a high schooler?
yeah.
Okay.
Like, in order to take them home, you had to
And then you got in
sign them
trouble.
out. Well, when we got there, we were, like, me and Avery were both, like,
Soaking
soaked
wet.
because it was raining.
Stoned.
And, no.
Avery?
That
Yeah.
might be the chef, by the way. You want to check that.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt your story.
yeah.
Is that him?
Hello?
This is live. This is how we are.
good.
This is how we roll.
nice. I like
yeah.
it.
Hi,
wanna-
how are you?
I want to hear what he says. Be seeing you soon.
No.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not time yet.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
I'll
He's
come
here.
down and get you in just a
Yeah.
sec.
See that?
Alright.
This is live, people. This is live. This is what happens in our studio. This is the recipe podcast.
Anyways.
Yeah. What happened?
They thought we were keying cars. There's two
Ah.
kids that were in the parking garage keying cars. Wasn't us, but they thought we were keying cars. That was the
Alright.
most trouble we've ever gotten to.
Be seeing you soon, Bobbit. That's her joke. That's her inside joke. All right, go to grab the chefy.
It's not so inside anymore.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
So,
outside.
Christian, this is what else did I want to tell you about? Bob just went down to get our chef for our next episode, which is really cool because it is Gourmet Club Live, and he's a really talented chef.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. What was I going to ask you about? Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, man. Let's talk football while she's not here.
Yeah, so
Browns win.
Did you see that there's riots in Cleveland, man, after they like free beer and everything and marching down the streets and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They deserve it. It's
So
been
what-
over a year.
Yeah, what is it, a year and a half? What were they?
Yeah, I think so.
They-
All 16 games last year, and then I
God,
think
I'd
yeah.
forgotten that.
Yeah. And then they started the season with a tie, which was kind of unfortunate. But they beat the Jets. If they were going to beat anybody, it was going to be the Jets.
Wow. Wow, so who's their quarterback now?
Baker Mayfield is he came in. It's Tyrod Taylor, but they brought Baker in like at the end of right before halftime.
Do we have
Played well.
Do we have the Browns on our docket on this year, the Texans?
I think so.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Imagine if we
You got to win that game. You
dude.
got to win that game.
Gosh.
You guys play the Giants tomorrow.
I don't know, man. I
Giants suck, man. We
yeah,
suck.
some of the Texans. What about O'Brien, man? I'm losing faith in O'Brien. I don't think he should be. I have questions about how he's coaching. I don't think he should be calling the offensive plays and trying to coach.
Yeah, I think the end of that last game. Did you see that situation? The end of the last game?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
Watson's young. You can make mistakes like that once in a while, but not at a professional level. This guy, you have to go over the game plan. You're going to scramble in the pocket. Just keep in mind, the clock's going to run out. So if you can't make it to the end zone, you're already fucked up.
Bro, as a quarterback, you have two things.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to, what was a play, for Christ's sakes? It's either out of bounds quick, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
not.
Or out of the end zone.
Yeah, but you can't be doing both of them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a totally, he wasn't coached on it, and he fucked up. So, bro, if you don't have the out of bounds play, throw it out of bounds.
That's exactly
Stop
right.
the play.
Yeah, but the clock had run out by then. He threw the pass and the clock had run out. Because remember, the play continues until it continues.
Right.
Until they blow the whistle. But it had gone to zero.
But he could have had another play. He could have saved himself. He could have had another.
if he had thrown it before
Yeah.
he started scrambling.
Yeah.
And ultimately, like Hopkins must have been like, I can't believe this dude's throwing it to me. I'm still 15 yards away from the end zone.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? He was blanketed.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. But yeah.
I can't believe people aren't making a bigger deal of it.
So
Honestly. Oh, Chef's here.
hey, Chef is here. Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
It's so so what do you think about this game tomorrow?
Well, I'm a Giants fan, so you know how that's gonna go. The Giants are gonna win. Last time they played here, I went to the game.
Really?
The Giants rolled them. Yeah.
All right. So I guess
Sorry, Texans.
I guess the last thing I was going to mention was we did well actually. We should get your restaurant review next week after if you reward yourself.
Hey, we should do that all the time. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, we have one of the best chefs in Houston sitting in studio right now, so we're about to have that show. So if you're listening to this one, make sure you go listen to our next one or go on to YouTube, the Recipe Podcast on YouTube, and watch that show with Chef Louise Rogers. So that's pretty cool from BCN.
Excellent.
That's Bobbitt's, one of Bobbitt's favorite restaurants, BCN, right, Bobbitt? Yeah. Bobbitt,
What?
I'm talking to you. You can't hear me? So the last thing is, before we let these guys go and get into the next show, is we had some comments. And so we're proud of you guys, proud of your listeners for chiming in, leaving us questions and answers and all this kind of thing. But I did want to recognize, what was his name, Bobbitt? Who's going to win the prize?
Laurent Duberg.
Yeah, Laurent Duberg. So, brother, you're going to win some swag, and good for you. We're going to send you off something. I don't know. We're going to pick something out of the magical box. We also have some T-shirts.
The Oracle.
You should send them that. You should send them that switcher that you guys bought.
We don't have that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We actually have some cool swag from the Texas Beef Council. So look at that Yeti there. That's nice there. And we have some T-shirts and some other stuff that we're going to start sending out. So, Bob, read what he. So the question of last week was, what's your favorite saying? And so what was his favorite saying?
His is, you have two choices. One, stay in bed and keep dreaming, or come to work and live your dream.
Well, there you have it. Christian, what do you think about that?
I got to think about it.
All right, so so Bob, respond to him again and say, hey, you won a prize. That was on my LinkedIn, by the way.
Yes.
So either go on our LinkedIn, my LinkedIn, but I'd rather you leave the comments on
iTunes.
iTunes and Google Play. Yeah, leave them on there. Wherever you find our podcast, leave your comments there, and you can win some swag. So we're going to send a message out to Lauren. We're going to send you a really cool T-shirt. T-shirts, Christian. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you
man.
know his size?
Well, we don't, but
We're gonna guess.
yeah, we're gonna guess. But I was asking if you're excited about the T-shirts. That's why.
Yeah, I'm excited. I
okay,
haven't
cool.
seen the T-shirt.
Well, we're gonna give you guys all one for being.
You don't have one yet, do you?
Me?
I'm saying you haven't seen the T-shirts.
They're in production, bro. They're
Oh, really?
fresh
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Fresh off.
Oh,
Yeah.
they recipe.
the recipe
Yeah.
unplugs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So now we can advertise. All right, guys. Well, listen. Thank you so much for being here, Flytrap and Bob. Thank you for running around and helping us out and making these lovely muffins. Chef, we have some homemade muffins in house here that Bob had made this morning. So thank you for
I'm going to use them at BCN.
for doing. She doesn't give out
We won't be
recipes.
seeing
Yeah. So.
Won't be seeing these again.
Yeah, so that wraps up another episode of the Recipe Podcast. We thank you for listening and tuning in. We want to thank our sponsors again, Aceway, Dunkin' Coffee, Texas Beef Council, Escoffier, and American Culinary Federation. Thank you all for trusting us and sponsoring us. And without the fans, we wouldn't have the show. And without the sponsors, we wouldn't have the show. So thank you all. Make sure you go listen to us. Again, on ChefCharlesCarroll.com. Go there and subscribe, or go to our YouTube channel, the Recipe Podcast on YouTube, and subscribe there. And you can see all these shows live and live streaming and these amazing chefs that we have in studio as well. So thank you for that. Go subscribe and share with a friend or a father or mother or brother or whoever you want. And that's how that works. That's how that keeps the show going. So Bobbitt and Phoenix, Phil Phoenix, he's going to take care of stuff after. And Flytrap, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, man.
And we'll do this again. We'll do this again next time. So remember, you're special, you're great. Get off your ass and do something today. See you next time. Today's show brought to you by Dunkin' Coffee. Mills Dunkin' is a great guy who will fix, grind, and make the perfect custom blend of coffee for you. He has a full service of coffee and teas for hotels, clubs, and restaurants. Customer service is also their best attribute. Just ask me, because that's why we love them. Go out to their website, dunkincoffee.com, and try a blend today. That's DUNCAN, dunkincoffee.com. Escoffier School of Culinary Arts. Are you interested in fulfilling a career in culinary arts or pastry arts? Then you need an educational partner that can help you reach the next level. Escoffier School of Culinary Arts can help you excel in the kitchen and beyond with a balanced curriculum that focuses on the latest culinary skills and methods as well as business and operations. They also offer a flexible 100% online format perfect for working professionals, world-renowned reputation, personalized student support, professional chef instructors, lifetime career assistance, and federal grants and financial aid available for those who qualify. Contact the folks at Escoffier to learn more at escoffier.edu. That's ESCOFFIER.edu. American Culinary Federation. I've been a member of the American Culinary Federation for 35 years. My dad was a chef, and he got me in the American Culinary Federation, the ACF, when I was 18 years old. I've been blessed to travel the world representing the United States of America in the World Culinary Olympics. If you're not a member of the ACF, make sure you join today. They have so many benefits and education, online services, great magazines, great websites, and several conventions throughout the year. Make sure you become a member today at the American Culinary Federation. That's acfchefs.org. The Texas Beef Council is a nonprofit organization representing 130,000 beef farmers and ranchers across the state. Their goal is to increase beef demand through research, education, and promotion, utilizing the beef-loving Texans consumer brand, connecting consumers to the beef they love and the farmers and ranchers who raise it. The Texas Beef Council supports chefs and food service professionals across the state of Texas, whether it's taking chefs on a pasture-to-plate tour across Texas or supporting the future of food service industry through the Texas ProStart High School Culinary Program. The Texas Beef Council plays a pivotal role in the Texas food service community. Aceway Incorporated is a janitorial maintenance company in the Houston area. The owner, Ricardo Acevedo, is such a great guy. Ricardo and his team will come in and help you clean out your kitchens, front and back of the house, office buildings, you name it, they'll clean it with amazing attention to details. Aceway takes great care of your facility, and they also have exceptional customer service, and you all know how much that's important to me. So go to, actually, you can dial up their number, 281-879-9899, and you will get Ricardo firsthand. So thank you so much for watching today's show. See you next time.